Hello and welcome to Connolly Outdoors. Well, Liam and I have got ourselves into a full-on winter camp. Even though there is no snow here, unfortunately, it has not snowed yet. We're at Algonquin Park and we're really excited to be here. And we're going to start setting up the hot tent and get things organized, and then I will get back to you guys with an update. But I will tell you, it is cold. I already got to put my jacket on. I'm probably going to have to put a proper hat on. It's really cold. Oh, that's hilarious. we had we had a dive bomber come in on our video just as I'm doing my intro. That duck came by, so I had to stop and show you guys. Liam pointed him out to me. So, and there's more ducks over here. Oh yeah,
ducks in a row.
See them? There they are. That's awesome. Yeah, there they are. That's a good start. All right, so we got the tent up. We had to move a log to be able to get this tent up because the way it was positioned, the log was kind of in the way. So, but we got it up, and we're just gonna put all our stuff in it now. That's the next step. Well, it wouldn't be a proper Connolly Outdoors camping trip if I didn't forget something. So I forgot the last set of piping for the stove, which has the spark arrestor on it. So we've bumped up the stove to go a bit higher by putting it on one of our tables. And we're hoping that that still works and that everything will be fine. But it's on that table. It's on there fairly well. It's fine. But as you can see, it's not that high out of the tent. So we'll see how it goes. And hopefully we can still use the stove and everything's fine. But if I have any problems with sparks, if I get any holes or whatever, I'm just going to shut her down and use this guy. I got the buddy heater. Always bring a backup. I'm always prepared, even when I forget stuff. Would have really been in trouble if I'd forgotten that, but we're good. All right. I'm going to try and get this stove started here now. Not going to be a problem. It's just, it's different without the spark arrestor and the last bit of piping, but we're still going to try and see. Like I said, if I have any trouble with it, I'm shutting it down. Plus, I really smartly brought this Prepared Hero fire blanket. I always bring this, and I'm really glad, particularly this time, that I brought it. But we're going to use the buddy heater if we run into any problems. That's the reality. I'd also put this in there as well, just to get this party started, because Liam and I are really hungry. He's really tired, and I'm really hungry, and he's hungry. We haven't really eaten much today, so that should get started there. Yeah, it's starting right away. All right, so we are definitely getting this going here. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully everything goes fine. So let's let that catch, and we will go from there. All right, so as you can see, I got this fire going now. So I'm just going to put a few bigger logs in it, and we're going to cook some dinner. I'm not going to run this a lot since it's not ideal situation with the pipes, but I'm going to cook dinner and, you know, a couple of other things. I'll make some hot chocolate or whatever, and that'll be about it. Probably I'm just going to rely on the buddy heater for the most part. I'm going to use this as much as I can. We'll see. Well, it's not exactly late. It's closing in on 5, but it is starting to get dark. I got the stove going. So far, so good. We're hoping that everything is fine with the stove. We're going to cook dinner now. That is the next step. I'm just getting this stove heated up, and then I'm going to cook some dinner. Liam's cutting some wood. We're going to use the stove as much as we can, but like I said, we got the buddy heaters back up. I'm just recovering from being sick. I was brutally ill. Probably the sickest I've ever been. Pretty sure it was just the flu, but I was really sick. And I'm technically still recovering. Liam's also not feeling great. He's still got a cough and he's really, really tired. So this camp, we're hoping that it's still going to make the best of it, but it's a little bit rough for us. Okay, so what is on the menu this evening? Gonna get some hamburger, and we are going to make a manwich, sloppy joes. That's what's on the menu this evening. So I'm gonna get some hamburger and get this started. Whoa. Dump that right in there, take that out. Put that over here. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna cook this hamburger up, add the manwich sauce, or the sloppy joe sauce, and some paprika. And then I've got some hamburger buns that they're gonna go on. So we are starving, so we're really looking forward to eating. All right, so here's what we got here, the sloppy joes. It's coming along nice. Put some paprika in it. And we just wanted a quick meal because Liam's really tired, I'm really tired, and I'm recovering from sickness, and we just want a quick meal. So I got a couple paper plates here for us as well. Only thing I forgot was that darn pipe. Everything else I remembered, but that pipe is an essential part, but we're still managing. It seems to be fine. Like I said earlier, I'm not going to run the stove all night or anything, that's for sure. I never do anyways. I just turn the buddy heater on at night anyways. But okay, so we got a couple plates here. Let that heat up and get this going. It's literally standing outside of the tent. And we're still cooking away here, almost ready. And this is how close the lake is to us. What a fantastic spot. Wow. Just a fantastic spot. It's beautiful out here. What a fantastic campsite this is. Wow. The lake is really beautiful. We're right on the lake. Like, this is how close the tent is to where the lake is. So this is the closest we've been to a lake in quite a long time. All right, so this looks like it's pretty much done. So I'm going to take it off here, put it over here for a second. And I'm going to take hamburger bun and I'm going to set this up. Funny thing about paper plates, they always sort of form together. Okay, so I'm going to use this. Actually, I can just use what I was just using. It's fine. I'm going to put the paper over here. Don't get that confused and put the paper on the stove. Oh my goodness. That would be a nightmare. All right. So there we go. Sloppy Joe, piping hot. And I'm going to eat this now. All right, so let's give this a try. Mmm. Very good. Cooked very nicely. And you can see the steam coming off that. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to eat these. And then we'll get back to you guys very shortly because we really need the probably have 2 each because we're pretty hungry and there's a lot of hamburger though. But I am going to stoke the fire here. Everything seems to be fine with the pipes. Tent's fine. Everything seems to be working out fine. So we're really happy about that. One thing, when you forget something, you never forget it again. We're all done dinner. Well, actually, I'm done dinner. Liam's about to have his 4th. Sloppy Joe, he's hungry, this boy. I had 2. That's good for me. But the fire is really nice. It's really warm in here. We have had no problems with this stove whatsoever. So I'm really, really happy because when I got here and we discovered that I had forgotten top part of the stove, and in some cases, some of the most important parts is that smoke arrestor to keep sparks and whatnot away from the tent, and of course keeping rain out, wind, well, not wind but rain and snow and whatnot. But it's not raining, it's not snowing, it's not windy. It's actually a really, really beautiful night. So I got lucky. Somebody likes me. So I was very, very fortunate. And it's not late. Liam and I are laughing because it's maybe 6:15 and it feels like it's 10:30. It's pitch black outside and it's gotten really cold. Temperature has dropped. It is -2 and the temperature says it's 8 degrees in here, but it's way warmer than that because this is sitting down low. If I put this up high and let it sit for a while, it's probably, I'm going to guess it's probably close to 20 degrees in here, easy. So it's really warm in here, but it is starting to get cold outside. Anyways, Liam and I are just going to relax for a little while. Oh, I looked at the time here. It's 7 o'clock, not 6:15, but it still feels a lot later. So anyways, we're going to relax for a little bit. 6:04. Oh. That is. Oh, this didn't go back. Oh, it's 6:04. The clocks went back, but I forgot to put this back. So it's 6:04. Man, I'm really confused with the time. All right, 6:04. Okay, so we're gonna have some chocolate lava cakes. You can see the box here. We're gonna have some lava cake, but we got a hot stove. These come in plastic, so I'm just gonna use this. Now I actually brought these for breakfast, but I'll use them twice. I'm gonna put these on here. There we go. And Hopefully they don't melt too much, because otherwise it's not going to be great for breakfast. But I'm going to put them on here and throw them on the stove and warm them up a little bit. I'm hoping it doesn't melt too badly. We will see. Just want to warm that up a little bit. Not a whole lot. I can hear it. There's no way that can be sizzling that quick. There's no way. So I think I'm going to use indirect heat. Yeah, I can smell it. I put it on there for a second and it was heating up. So indirect heat, I think, is the better way to go. And I'll turn it around. Yeah, I'll let it sit there for a minute or so, maybe 2 minutes, and should be fine. All right, well, we heated these up. We're giving them a try. Lava cake's warm. And there's the lava. Oops. Yeah, it's good. A little bit of crunch on the bottom where it was sitting in the tin foil, but how do you like it? It's good. So I wanted to say hello to our biggest fans, Joe, Cole, and Riley. If you are unfamiliar with them, check out our last video, the Halloween video, as they were guests in our campsite at Turkey Point, and we were thrilled to have them. So we just want to say hello to you guys. I hope you're doing well, and cheers. Wow, good. Wow. Well, it is about -2 outside. And the funny thing is, in here up high, oh, it's -3 outside, 27 up high. But it's not that temperature around here. It's actually, Liam was just saying he's a little bit cold. Whoops. Oops. A little bit cold in here. It's because there's a draft. There is a very slight draft coming in. I can feel it against my back. So I just want to see with my trusty temperature gun what some of the temperatures are in here. Okay, so in the middle it's 25.6. Let's see what it is around Liam. Considerably colder, 17 degrees over here. And then at the bottom, yeah, what a temperature difference. 12 degrees down here, 27 degrees up there, 25 around here, 17. So we've got a huge difference of temperatures. Let's see what the temperature of the stove is here. Oh yeah, it's 214.5 degrees Celsius. So the stove is giving off a lot of heat. It's drafty. Like over here in the drafty area, yeah, it's cold. It's 5 degrees down there. And back here where it's really drafty, even colder, 3.1. So we got some massive variety of temperatures in here. So depending on where you are, reflects how much heat you're getting. So obviously we want to stay up a little higher where we're getting a little bit more heat, but it is fluctuating in here. All right, well, I'm going to turn this buddy heater on. We have stuffed the stove full, but the buddy heater's got to go on because we are going to bed. And this is what's going to keep us alive through the night because it's going to get cold. It's about -5 right now, and it's going to get cold. So turn the propane on. And let's turn this buddy heater on. There we go. So I think I'm just going to put it on low. Might change that later. Depends how cold I get, but once it's too much to put it on high and the stove cranked, so I'm just going to put it on low for now until I need to put it, basically. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, I think that's good. All right, well, Liam and I are going to hit the sack, so basically this is good night. Got the buddy heater going, the stove is full. Stove will die out in about another hour, hour and a half. And then buddy heater's on low. If I wake up and I'm cold, I'm going to turn it up to high until the morning, and then I'm going to restart the stove. So I'd rather do that than freeze because it's going to be cold. It's -5 right now, and it's probably going to drop down even colder. So we're trying to stay warm in here tonight. So hopefully nothing happens overnight. Otherwise, see you in the morning. Good morning. So here we are. I'm up. Liam's still sleeping. I'm at the lake area here. And it was a cold one last night. It's about -5 right now. It was cold last night, even with the buddy heater running. I had it on low. Stove died out quickly, of course. And I turned the buddy heater up to high around 2 a.m. And even on high, it was still cold in there. But I think that in the future, I think I need the buddy heater a little bit closer to us because unfortunately the fan that I have for the buddy heater didn't work for some strange reason. So I noticed it wasn't rotating, so I'll have to take a look at that. But overall, it was a pretty nice night, but it was cold in there. But Liam got up at 4 a.m. and started the fire, which really surprised me. He's never done that before, so that was cool. I usually am the one that does that, but Liam got up and got the fire going. So, but he went back to bed. He's sleeping now.
So I think I hear a duck. Yes, there's a gang of them right there. Well, good morning, fellas. Looking for breakfast. There's ice on the edge of this water. So this is just the beginnings of freezing. Look. Man, that water must be cold. I don't know how these ducks can stand it. But I guess they're used to it. There's more coming too. Jeez. Whole gang of them. Guess it's breakfast time. You guys can see how cold it was in here last night. Look at the ice on the floor from the tent. That is all ice that's fallen off the tent. That's how cold it was in here last night. So it's still pretty chilly outside. Coffee time. My Folgers Classic Roast. All right. So I got my coffee. I got my breakfast here. Let's give this a try. Hoping it's warm. Oh, I think so. Surprisingly good. Yeah, it's warmed up. Could have used a little bit more on this side, but that's okay. I'm going to enjoy my coffee and my breakfast and get my day rolling. That's hot. Very hot. Well, despite it being cold out here, I'm out of the tent. Liam's still asleep. It's about 8:45 a.m. Uh, just needed a break from the tent. It's nice and warm in there, as you can see the smoke billowing out of the chimney. It's nice and warm in there, but I needed a little break from it. Plus, I wanted to be outside and I want to go and sit down by this lake and stuff for a little bit. So basically, we don't have much planned this morning. We're just going to hang out here for a little bit. And then, unfortunately, as always, it's time to pack up and we got to head out. We do have some camps coming up where we're doing a 2-dayer. So that's really excited. Please stick around and watch out for that one. That's not going to be until December, but we're doing a 2-dayer. So we're really excited about that because that's going to be our first 2-dayer winter camp this season. So exciting stuff coming. But right now, it's just time to relax and enjoy my coffee. Hey guys, my duck friends are back. Hi fellas. Could be ladies, so I keep calling them fellas, but I think the green heads are male, if I'm not mistaken. These guys are having some breakfast. I guess they like the embankment. They eat some things along the embankment. Unbelievable. I don't even feel the cold. Those feathers are jam-packed. Now I know why downfill is so good. Yeah, these guys don't even feel it. They can sit in this water all day. It's unbelievable. That water's cold. It's about -6 or -7 out here right now. Oh, it's cold. These guys don't feel it. I absolutely love this. So beautiful, so peaceful. The lake is so beautiful. The trees, the sky. Can't beat this. This is what I live for. I enjoy this so much. It's just so nice and peaceful, and to me, this is the ultimate. Not everybody's cup of tea, but I love quiet and being in nature. Being on a lake like this, this is why I go camping, because of this. Because I just love this. I love these moments. This is what makes it all. It makes it all worthwhile. It's freaking -8 outside. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me. Canadian. We like the cold. I can sit out here all day. No problem. Beautiful. Unfortunately, I can't, but I would love to if I could. Well, we're almost all packed up. Last thing is the tent. Everything else is packed up. And another camp down at Mew Lake, Algonquin Park. But I want to tell you guys something that happened. It turns out our neighbors to the right of us,
who came walking by recognized Liam and I, so we want to give a shout out to Tom and Patty. Patty's 5, and we really want to thank them for coming by and saying hello. It was really awesome to meet them, and we're hoping that we can meet more of our fans. That's really, really awesome that people recognize us and come up to us and chat with us. It's really exciting for us to always meet new people. This is part of the camping experience. It's always a lot of fun to meet people, and it's a good group of people. So, thanks very much for coming out with us on this adventure. And Liam and I want to say, keep camping. See ya.